Yo, it's your boy Logos, and today I want to react to this short clip that popped up on my newsfeed. Recent flash mob robberies happening in Southern California and how they could be connected. I think the main connection that truly matters is the fact that these crimes, theft, robbery, anything else similar to it, are not being prosecuted. People are breaking in people's cars, they're breaking in people's stores, they're breaking in people's different types of businesses and stealing things. And then for somehow, some reason, the local government or the state government don't want to prosecute these type of crimes. This is what you get. This is nobody else's fault except the governors and the people doing the crimes. I hear how some people want to make it seem like it's about poverty or it's about inequality and all this other nonsense. It's about race. No, that's not what it's about. It's about morals and the law, and people not upholding the law, and people that think the law shouldn't be enforced because it's racist. It's, I don't know, it's hating the poor people. You're discriminating against the homeless. You're saying all this BS nonsense just so somebody else can suffer because you think a certain group shouldn't. These certain people you think is entitled to this stuff they don't own, and as a result, business owners and individual citizens that actually have money, actually own property and things, have to suffer the results of y'all idiotic policy changes. And I hate it. Let's just watch this short clip before I rant forever.
Called flash mob robberies seem to happen nearly weekly now in Southern California.
Latest incident, thieves swiping over $1,000 worth of merchandise from the East LA Nike store. Doesn't seem to matter that bystanders catch these thieves on video either. Our Sid Garcia is live in East LA with more on this latest brazen heist. Sid?
And when you see the videotape, you just see how casually the two suspects just walked out. And in talking to customers today, they are angry that maybe soon the store will restrict entrance into that Nike store.
Yeah, they're gonna walk out. Oh my God.
A shopper at the East LA Nike store on Whittier Boulevard caught the two shoplifting suspects walking out with around $1,000 worth of merchandise.
There's the security. He's stealing.
It's all good, guys. I'm so sorry. You just let him go.
But the shopper caught on her cell phone.
From my understanding, that's what they can only do. They can't fight them. They can't block their exit. They can't do anything at all if they're an employee. And the police won't prosecute them from doing this. So you just screw. You just have to hold people. Don't be pieces of shit and steal. And for any lowlife, any enabling person, no matter where you come from, how old you are, if you were gonna come up with the excuse that he's poor, that kid is impoverished, he needs these things, he's stealing Jordans and shoes. He's not stealing food. He's not stealing warm clothes during the winter. He's not stealing anything pertinent to his life or anything important to his life or his well-being. He's stealing freaking shoes that he's probably gonna resell for money. Like, come on, this is just straight up theft and bum ass behavior. And if they get slammed in the head, like as they should for this, and get arrested, I'm not gonna feel bad for them because they know what they're doing. They're not idiots.
Was just the latest in a string of organized robberies happening at Southland stores. At the Westfield Topanga Mall recently, around 30 thieves got away with more than $300,000 worth of merchandise at the Nordstrom store.
Come on,
there have been other similar robberies. Customers coming out of the Nike store today told us they heard about what happened here and they're angry about it. Candace Lopez says not too long ago, she's seen thieves run out of this store with trash bags full of merchandise.
And they booked it and went down the alley, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Like, and it sucks because, you know, us, that we work hard for our money to pay for stuff that we need for our kids. I'm a single mother, so it's hard. And then to see people do stuff like that, it pisses me off.
And then they don't tell you how, like what I did maybe like 1 or 2 months ago, I think in Chicago, I think Walmart and maybe another store or multiple Walmarts are closing down because of the petty theft that is going on. People are just stealing so much stuff and they already sell it at a low margin price. They really can't make a profit as much as they should be. So they're leaving. They're private business. And what does the mayor of Chicago do? He don't say anything about the community. He doesn't say anything about the parents. He don't say anything about the people stealing. He say this is corporate greed and racism, and somehow, someway, it is their own fault, Walmart's own fault for leaving. And they just want to restrict the people within the black community within Chicago. Not the community and the people within the community itself that are stealing or the people that know who steal and don't say anything, no, it's not their fault. It's Walmart's fault, a private business. But if Nike leave, it's the people that actually can pay the money that's going to suffer. Not as much the dirty ass bums that got to steal.
Luz Hernandez says what's frustrating is that stores may have to start restricting how many customers can come in.
You're probably going to have to monitor how many people can come in and out of the store, you know?
It doesn't
so you can try
matter.
to prevent all these mobs.
If the employees can't tackle them and stop them, or the police is not right outside, security can't stop them and force them to stop, you could allow 5 at a time. It don't matter. If you can't put your hands on them, they're just gonna still take shit out and just have a clear path to walk out. At least now they don't have to worry about a citizen doing the right thing and trying to stop them. They can just take the shit and the employee can try to stop them, but they really can't, and it's over with. Like, either way, that's not gonna do anything. It's your dumbass lawmakers
coming in and, you know, taking over the store, and I think that's what needs to happen.
According to the LAPD, they're in contact with other departments, including the LA County Sheriff's Department, to see if any of these mob robberies are connected. It's too soon to say if they are connected or not.
Whether or not they're linked, they're organized. And my sense is that they are linked.
He don't got a mask on. He don't give a fuck. And guess what? Some stupid ignorant ass family member or some stupid ignorant ass friend or some stupid ignorant ass person on Facebook would probably say free him. They don't give a damn what he did, why he did it, the context, anything at all. They just see him in prison or him in jail or him in juvie and like, free him, that's my boy. Like, straight up idiocy.
Again, too early to tell if they in fact are linked. And one of the things that came out of the police commissioners meeting today is that they're trying to organize or get together a sizable reward for information leading to arrests. And LAPD, LA County Sheriffs are urging you, if you have any information on any of the suspects we just showed you,
just showed his face,
to give them a call.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown.
Okay, there's nothing else. So, okay, maybe I'm completely wrong. If I'm completely wrong on this, then I apologize. But from my understanding, they're really not even prosecuting people who steal. Like, they can just walk in and walk out. And from my understanding, if you do arrest them, it's not going to actually go to court or anything like that. It's still going to get released. So what's the point if you just allow shoplifting and theft within your state? This is like a California problem. I could say, I think for the majority of the rest of the country, if you steal some shit, you're going to get slammed on your damn head. And I'm not going to feel bad for you. I'm not going to say, stop, get off him, what are you doing? I'm going to say, wow, he got what he was asking for. He tried to steal something. He ain't as slick as he thought he was. He got slammed. Boo-hoo. Hopefully you learn a lesson. Either way, I'm not going to shed a tear. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to say why you did it. I'm just say you're a dumbass. Especially when these people, they're not breaking into any food stores. They're not stealing anything important. Like I said earlier, they are buying, I'm sorry, not buying. They are stealing shoes. They are stealing expensive clothes and other items. Stuff they're probably just going to resell or wear around. It's so idiotic to me when I see people who don't have a lot of money love to buy or steal very expensive shit that they know they can't afford. Whether it be cars, whether it be clothes, whether it be shoes. You know you most of the time broke, but you still want to spend hundreds of dollars on BS to look good for people that really don't give a damn about you. It's so sad. It's really pathetic how much money within the black community we do have, and then we spend on Jordan and other BS and bullshit like that. Clothes and shoes that are worth like what, a few pennies or like $1 or a few dollars overseas, but we'll spend a few $100s over here for it just to stunt and say, oh, you don't got this. It's an idiotic dumbass mindset, and I truly hate it. Much like I hate these people who steal for no damn good reason. It's completely different. Like, you have a family, and like, because of the economy, because of COVID, like, you're on the streets and your kids are starving, and you go into Walmart, you steal food because you're not finna let your kids starve and do nothing. That's something I completely understand. I'm not saying people should just go and do it, but I'm saying that's a lot better of a situation or scenario compared to these idiots. You're straight up idiots. So if they get caught, good. I hope so. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm glad I don't live in freaking California and I would never ever move there. It's your boy Logos. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.